I am making udon noodles. I am making udon noodles. I am frying the noodles up and letting them rest for like a couple of minutes. This is the sauce. I suggest to have at least, well, if you have 2 noodles, I suggest you add 2 tablespoons of soy, a half tablespoon of hoisin sauce, and you can put any spices as you want, whether it's paprika or the sriracha sauce. You can also add, if you want, some garlic with that. Now we're going to let this cook for maybe five minutes or steam up and get loose. I also suggest you cook some meat beforehand. And I'm using bacon, but you can use like ground beef or pork or chicken. Some chicken would go nice with that, but we only had bacon here, so I had to use bacon. You can also like taste the sauce to see if it's anything you need. And you can also maybe add a bit of lemon for the sourness if you want some sour noodles. I will show you the finished product once it's done. Well, you'll see the noodles being nice and loose, and you see that nice yellow crispiness, almost like it's being cooked, right? It's crispy, and you want the noodles to be like nice and crispy, but yet you can move them and eat them in your mouth. I also suggest you put water and oil. You might need a bit more water. You can just add little bits of a time. And yeah, those are just about perfect. They just need to be fried just a little bit more for the entire noodles to be for the noodles to be like nice and crispy. You want that yellowness. So again, let them sit. You let the steam handle it. You let it steam up for a bit. And like I said, it may take maybe 5 minutes or so. So yeah, I'll get back to you on the finished product. The noodles just are loose. I stir around a little bit. Yeah, the noodles are coming loose. I'm letting it steam up a little bit more. And I haven't used the sauce yet, but once it's done, I'll put it in. This is what it looks like. Nice. You can move it around easily. It's got this nice fried look. Just maybe wait for like, again, maybe another 5 minutes. It's almost 3 o'clock. I put a bit of pepper in there. Now we just put the meat in, and then the sauce. I put a bit of paprika in the sauce. because I want a bit more flavor, a bit more spice. Also, like I said, I suggest you cook the meat first, because when you're cooking the meat with something, the meat won't be completely cooked. So either halfway cook it or cook it full way. Because you don't want your meat to be burned if you cook it all the way, right? Also, I like mine with extra sauce. You can, it's your opinion if you don't want to add extra. Now, a little cool thing. If there's any extra sauce you see there and you want to come off, you just use a bit of water. Just a bit of it and scrape it off. Just mix it around. Like mix it around. And then boom. Pour it in. And then you let it like steam up a bit more. Like you let it cook, maybe get fried, or let it sit. You can also like take a few bites out of it. Maybe I should have put some egg and a raw egg in there to give it like a nice interest. I wonder what happens if I. You can, like I said, you can just experiment around with it, like, and add some things. You could maybe add like an egg in there, a boiled or raw egg, and you just stir it up because the egg would be cooking. Kind of like how you do with rice when you put like raw egg in rice to add a bit of flavor and protein. I should do that next time. I think that's about done. That's about done. You take it off the stove and yeah, that's it. That's how you cook an udon noodle.